What's up everybody? I've been getting a lot of great questions in the comments down below on some of my videos. I saw one that I really think will help a lot of people out there, especially if you are first starting tattooing. If you're new to this channel, I'm Brandon from Tattooing 101, and make sure you're liking and subscribing down below so you can keep up to date on the videos we make each week. So what is the question, you ask? It was, how do I know when I'm ready to jump onto real human skin? So this is a question that comes up a lot just because as soon as you start tattooing, you want to tattoo human skin. That's where you want to go with your career, and that's what you're going to be doing eventually. So most people jump onto human skin before they're actually ready. See, there's a ton of issues that come with that, like not knowing the correct depth, so you'll blow out tattoos or they'll completely fall out through healing, or overworking an area, which will cause it to scab up really bad and make it easier for infections to grow, things like that, and cause an infection in the tattoo, or also just completely messing up a tattoo. All of these things can really affect your career before your career has even gotten started. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you in detail how you would know when it's time to jump onto actual human skin. And of course, the number one point would be, do you have an area set up that is sterile? You have all the appropriate sterilizing equipment or using disposables. You have an area to where the floors are able to be sterilized and cleaned so you don't have bloodborne pathogens on the floor, all of your work areas, things like that. And you wrap all of your areas correctly, making sure you're not using a chair that has felt wrapped around it. All of these things are really, really important things that I'm going to make a video on as well. So that's the number one point. You need to understand bloodborne pathogens and go through your bloodborne pathogens course before you even touch human skin, even yourself. With that being said, let's get on to starting out. So when you first start out, you're going to be practicing your line work. I definitely don't recommend people jumping onto shading or color when you first start out. Get an understanding for line work, making sure you're going the appropriate depth, about 2 millimeters into your fake skins, and make sure you're practicing on fake skins when you first start out. This is going to give you all the tools to build fundamentals so you'll be able to jump onto human skin without destroying somebody. After you can make a perfect line and also perfect line work with your designs, that's when you could jump onto actual shading. So what you're going to focus on would be traditional shading, pendulum shading, packing in solid black areas. All of these things are super important things that you need to know before tattooing actual humans. So just to recap, when you first start tattooing, focus on your line work, do line drills, circle drills, all of the fundamentals that you need to build in order to be able to tattoo an effective line work tattoo perfectly. Once you know how to do that, you could jump onto your shading. The reason that you should do this, it's going to save you years and years learning how to tattoo. If you try to learn everything at once, line work, color, shading, it's going to take you so much longer than focusing on one thing at a time. And I can't stress that enough. That's the quickest way you're going to become a tattoo artist and get good with tattooing, is following these simple steps. Okay, so you could lay perfect line work and shading on fake skin. Let's say you didn't even touch color yet. The best way you could possibly tell is doing a tattoo. Do it about palm sized on fake skin. That way you could look at the actual tattoo, making sure you're going the appropriate depth in the fake skin. Also, you're not overworking any areas. That's why I recommend using real skins, because you could really see if you're overworking it, because it'll get chewed up or even cut through the fake skins. So I recommend before touching human skin, getting some real skins and trying to tattoo them first. Okay, so after all of those steps and you're able to make a perfect tattoo on the fake skins, that is the time that you will be ready to jump onto human skin. A lot of people are like, I got a close to perfect tattoo, so I'm going to jump onto real human skin, but that's not the way you want to look at it. Fake skin is a tool for you to use to jumpstart your career and make you a tattoo artist faster. So I definitely recommend that you use those tools to your disposal. Another thing would be, it's kind of a rite of passage. I'm not telling you to do this by any means, but the first tattoo that you do should be on yourself. Even if you have tattooed yourself in the past and you're still learning, you're still not sure exactly how to tattoo, go back to fake skins, learn on them, get 100% on them, then jump onto actual clients and yourself. Another thing, when you first start out on actual clients, you want to make sure that they are friends or family members and you're not charging, because no matter how good you are on fake skins, you'll still probably mess up a few on actual human skins. But at least you will have the fundamentals down to where you're not going to absolutely destroy somebody. And then from there, when you start tattooing on friends and family members that you know, and the biggest thing to focus on is your healing. So the day after, 2 days after, 3 days after, a week after, you need to see and be able to look at or get pictures of your tattoos throughout that time frame, because you'll be able to see if you're overworking someone's skin and the troubles with healing. All of those things you'll be able to tell and kind of tweak the way that you tattoo to incorporate actual human skin, because obviously with fake skins, you don't have to worry about it. So that part was honestly the part that took me the longest, was learning how to tattoo efficiently and have a great tattoo by the end of the healing process as well. And the only way that I could incorporate that and learn from that is tattooing on a friend and tweaking little things every time I do tattoo to learn the best, most efficient way for me to tattoo. That's something you're gonna have to try to figure out on your own when you do actually start with human clients. So my question for you today would be, what was the first tattoo that you did on human skin, if you actually have jumped on human skin? And what is your advice for a new artist that is practicing on fake skins and doesn't know when to jump onto human skins? Because I know I didn't have the ability to use fake skins when I first started 13 years ago. So I messed up a ton of tattoos that I really regretted, and it held back my career from the get-go. So I want to hear your advice to the new people as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe down below so you can keep up to date on all of the new content I make each week. I hope you guys have an awesome day. If you have found this video helpful and you would like to be mentored by artists like me and other mentors from Tattooing 101, I left a link underneath this video for you. Inside our Artist Accelerator program, we break down step by step how to tattoo from start to finish, even if you are just a beginner. So if you're tired of trying to figure out everything on your own and want to skip years of trial and error to become a professional tattoo artist, I recommend you check it out.